What is meditation? Why do some people seek out a meditation teacher and fail? And what's so important about a lineage of meditation that can give you a tried and true sampling for what you should be able to do to meditate? Well, I think the closest association to meditation, in my opinion, of what I define meditation to be, would be if you've ever binged watched a series on Netflix, or if you've ever watched a movie, or if you've ever gotten lost in a book. That getting lost, that kind of out of body, those moments where time passed so fast and you were so into the thing you were doing that the periphery, the outside, all of those details and things that were happening weren't even present on your radar. They were off your radar and you were just there. I think that's meditation. That energy, that outcome, that feeling from within is energy. And I think meditation is extremely important. Look, the world is noisy. I have clients, they'll tell me how they need to go inside and talk to people in the C-suite and they need to have some presentation or whatever they need to do at that time, and they feel anxious because they don't know how it's going to work. I have another client, he tells me when he goes to work, he feels anxious because he's reacclimating to life after the pandemic. I think meditation at that point can be so valuable because it can give you those moments of clarity where the outside world slows down. That allows you to intake information, make clear decisions because you're concentrating and you're focusing, and you're not lost in mental chatter, you're not lost in being reactive to your environment or the narrative that somebody else is supporting, because you're not trying to do battle with opinions. You're job focused, task focused, experience focused, people focused. You're outside of yourself, onboarding information, accommodating your environment, assimilating what needs to be assimilated, and making decisions. So meditation is gaining clarity. It's smoothing out the lake so you're able to pay more attention and engage life more fully. The problem people have with meditating is they don't know how to do it. They follow some meditation teacher, or they watch some videos on YouTube, or they go and they find a meditation group. Every one of these ways is right if it fits you and your energy. For me, it just has not worked out that way. I think meditation and learning how to do it, I've found my own path, and a path that allows me to completely unplug. And sometimes my wife calls it sleeping. It's not sleeping and it's not napping because I'm consciously awake and aware, but my body is relaxed as if I were watching a movie or a show, but I'm still slightly present. So if something were to happen, I would be available. If you can learn how to meditate, I think there will be incredible benefits. I think those benefits are well researched. And if you need to use an application to walk you through it, I think meditation is worth the endeavor. I think it has so many biochemical responses in your brain. Look, outside of the physical or physiological benefits, which are extremely well studied, there's also just the practical nature of being able to, in a long-term fashion, be present and not overwhelmed. To be able to listen to somebody and hear what they are saying with their body, with their tone of voice, with where they are coming from as they are positioning the story to you. Communication is incredibly dynamic, and being a good listener is one of the fundamentals of communication. And I believe meditation, and I believe there are different types of meditation, okay? There are the cadence type of meditation where it's breathing focused. There is another sort of trance style of meditation that I was mentioning previously. And there's another form of active meditation where you are completely conscious, you're completely aware, and that would be more akin to a Tai Chi. So there's the breathing focus, there's the trance, kind of like when you get lost in a movie, a show, or a story, and this third kind where it's more of an active meditation. People can find that in art, in playing a sport, in any moment where you kind of feel a direct connection. And that could be riding a bike, surfing, it could be art, it could be drawing, it could be writing poetry. It's anything that's, you're right on the cusp of creating and creation and self-expression. So if you find, or if you have not found, a form of meditation that feels good in your soul for who you are and who you are becoming, I suggest to you that you keep looking. There are a lot of resources that are ever emerging, and I think you don't want to give up the search for meditation and what vibes with you, who you are in this world, and where you are headed. Don't give up too early. So, if you like a talk on meditation and you want to work with a personal trainer who's mindful of this area of being, check out DominicSessa.com, sign up for my newsletter, go to my YouTube, hear more messages about what I think are important fundamentals of leading a healthy life. And if you're on my newsletter, thanks for being here. And we'll talk again soon.